Good evening. Hello there. My name is Yuto, and I'm here this evening, this day, this night, to remind you that the struggles you feel, the dysphoric pain in your body, is real and valid. This particular recording is for all of my fellow Therians out there, or Lyran Starseeds, or Fursona Ace OC Dysphoria. I noticed a particular lack of content out there to help people like us heal every day. So, the fact of the matter is, in this current life we are living, we are unfortunately forced to live and inhabit a form that does not feel like it matches who we are on the inside. If you are like me, you are a cat. You align with cats. You adore cats. You are and want to be a cat. As a famous movie once said, everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. So isn't it only natural someone like you, like me, and all the other countless kitties out there exist? Is it no wonder that such a deep desire within us claws its way all the way up to our surface thoughts, and in the waking day, every moment, we are more and more aware of this particular misalignment of our form and our true inner selves. To my cats who are watching or listening to this, you are valid, you are loved, and these feelings you have are indeed real. Do not let anyone out there tell you that you are delusional, insane, and that you need help. Perhaps you do need some help, but it is the kind of help I am going to provide for you here. The kind of help that reminds you that you are a cat and that you can access this at any time with enough deep focus, meditation, and radical acceptance of the current situation. All right. So, as we sit here in this life, we are once again, I will say this again, we are forced to be in a human form. A form that does not align with how we feel on the inside. This causes the dreaded feeling of dysphoria. Dysphoria is not a fun time. Sometimes it can manifest, as it does for me, in physical pain in your body. If not that, a discomfort that enwraps you entirely. An obsessive thought that simply does not go away because you tell yourself that it's such a strange thought to have, or that you ought to be comfortable in the human body. There are plenty of people in this world who feel dysphoria over their gender, for example. And then some people like Therians who understand that their soul is that of an animal, and that's where the dysphoria comes from. You are not alone in this thought. Not alone at all. If there is only one other person in the universe who feels the way you do, that person is me. My name is Yuto the cat. A small, yellow, fuzzy feline, here to help you today. And I say it many times over because I have a deep desire to help people like me feel some relief from this dreaded dysphoria and this uncomfortable existence that we currently inhabit. Now, one thing to remember, creation does not make mistakes. Your current life is only temporary. Once you have achieved all you have been sent here to do by your higher self, then the time will come for you to move on. Death is not the end, but rather a simple transformation into a new existence, a new perspective. The earth itself is quite dense. Not only do people feel dysphoria like you and me, but many people feel discomfort in existence itself, especially here on the third dimension of Earth. Manifestations are not instantaneous, they take time to fully manifest. From the time you have a picture in your mind of what it is you want to do or what it is you want to be, it could take anywhere from days, weeks, months, even years to fully manifest in your life. There's a frustration with this. I feel it too, and I'm sure you have. The same frustration applies to our dysphoria. And the same frustration applies to the fact that we are here in this existence, in our perspective, for a lot longer than maybe we would like to be. But our lives are as long as they need to be. You are here until you have finished all of the business you've set out to do. From before you came here, you were a soul who wanted to learn. Earth itself is a tough school, a graduate class at that. The fact that you are here, breathing and experiencing the density of this earth is enough proof on its own that you are worthy, that you are powerful, very smart, and very accomplished before you even opened your eyes as a newborn. And yet you still are here day after day to fight the good fight and to learn every day. One of the lessons, perhaps, that you are here to learn is what it is like when your body does not match who you are on the inside. Sometimes, again, this can come as gender dysphoria, Therian dysphoria, or if you're like me, OC dysphoria, wanting to be your persona. Although there is some Therian in me. Though, in many ways, I do not like to use labels like this, as they can be very, very restrictive. Us, souls, we are more complex than you ever can imagine. But at the same time, it is also very simple. Therein lies polarity. Many things in existence abide by this polarity. Okay, I know I have talked for quite a long amount of time, but I feel that this was important for you to hear. For you to understand that everybody on this earth is here to learn, they struggle, and every day they question if they are really cut out for this. And I will remind you that you are. You are beautiful, capable, and infinitely loved by creation, source, whatever you want to call it. The all, perhaps, if you subscribe to Hermetic ancient wisdoms, everybody is within the all, and the all is within everybody. So, in hearing that, understand that you are much more than you've ever been led to believe. You are an infinite, continuous experience, a viewpoint of all the same moment. For there is no time. Time is an illusion. There is only the one moment, and there is only the different perspectives that we shift between to experience the passage of time, to experience life. Now, with all of this said, how does this tie back into your dysphoria? Well, simply put, it is very possible that your soul does align more with felines. You perhaps are Therian. You know your soul within is a feline soul, one who yearns to do what it was meant to do in the correct body, although you are now inhabiting a human form. And this is very troubling. But remember, do not ever forget that you are indeed a cat. There is no doubt about that. Purr happily. Purr happily, just like I do. And remember that you are a cat. Understand that these feelings are completely valid. Purr happily. Purr happily knowing that you know yourself more than anybody else ever could. Now that you understand a little more about the nature of your existence, now that you understand that you are unconditionally loved, I will now explain to you just exactly how much power and control you have over your experience. The life you have before you is a creation formed out of your consciousness. Whatever beliefs you have will shape the experience you have. When you have negative beliefs that do not work for you, that is when you might experience depression or discomfort, sadness, anything like that. So, the beliefs of us cats, sometimes we might believe we are human. And then when we realize this is not true, there is a discomfort felt. So, take this belief you have and now edit this belief into something that does work for you. For example, we will take the belief I used to hold that I was a human and that I could not experience what it is like to be a cat happily. It is true that for the rest of my life I will inhabit this form, but the soul within is indeed the soul of a cat. It is indeed a creative soul that yearns for something more than what life has presented to me. So, my new belief that does work for me and has helped me through all of this pain has been that I am a cat soul temporarily inhabiting a human body to learn from a different perspective what it is like to be a human, to exist here on Earth, and to struggle, to experience the struggles that all humans have. The School of Earth is a tough graduate school, as I have said before, and part of our experience might be this pain and suffering. But we are here to learn how to grow past that. There are certain ways in which you can relieve your dysphoria. I will now lead you to one of my favorite ways to remind myself of who I truly am, and I will now remind you of who you truly are. A beautiful, adorable, fuzzy little cat, deserving of all the pets in the world, all of the belly rubs, and all of the love that Source and creation has for you. That love is infinite. All you need to do is tap into it. Here we go. Lie down now, on your back, in your bed, or on your couch, on the floor even, as cats typically like to lounge on the floor lazily. If I fits, I sits. With that in mind, my fellow cats, find the place that is comfortable for you as we begin. Sitting up is also okay, but lying down typically yields better results. Now, all people have what is called a schema. This is your brain's awareness of your body, what your body might look like, and where things are located. Such understanding of your schema is how a lot of people who have lost a limb can once again allow their brain to remember what that limb feels like and to experience wholeness once again. For us, we know that there are parts of the body that are missing. We know that we have beautiful ears on our head that swivel like satellite dishes, picking up small sounds of scurrying mice or the tweets of the bird in the wind. These ears are not only beautiful and adorable, but quite functional and large because the large ear gives us more control of what we can hear, helps us in our hunting. Picture now on top of your head these large ears protruding upward, these fuzzy ears being blown by the wind, picking up the breeze, the air, picking up the tweets of the birds, the scurrying of the mice, and picking up on the heartbeat of those around you. For you are a cat, and you have a lot of love in you. You have a deep understanding of what lies beyond this dimension, and you can communicate with that. As you do this, you can tap into your true form and where things are supposed to be. The ears on top of your head, they are there in spirit. Picture where they are and picture moving them. Your left ear swivels outwards toward the left to listen for something. And then you hear a small meow. That must be one of the neighbor cats, telling you how loved you are and how much you deserve happiness. Your right ear now moves outwards and to the right, and you pick up the small scuttles of a mouse on the concrete. It feels far away, but no matter how far it is, you are beautiful and capable of capturing this mouse. Perhaps as a friend, not food, but as a mouse for you to give love to show them that you are a loving creature. Despite your sharp teeth and your sharp claws, you are equally as capable of being gentle and loving. Now that you have felt the ears, let us move down to our paws, our hand paws. In the center of your paw is a large pink squishy bean. Imagine how it squishes and mushes when a finger presses into it. When a finger presses into the center of your paw, your appendages, your fingers, whatever you want to call them, they expand outwards, revealing your other beans. One by one, take your left hand and push a finger into one of your fingers, starting with the pinky and moving all the way to your thumb. Imagine how squishy your beans are. Take pride in how squishy they are. Take pride knowing that your squishy beans make you adorable, absolutely adorable. And when you push on these beans, a sharp claw protrudes. You are just as capable of defending yourself as you are capable of lounging around, cuddling with your friends, and being happy. Purring happily. Purr, purr happily, my little one, my little adorable friend. Do the same to your left paw. See the big bean in the middle, in the center. Push into it, and then push into your fingers, one by one, feeling your squishy beans, and imagining your claws protruding with each push. You have claws. You have paws. They are real and they are there. in your spirit form, ready to be felt when you are open and receptive to pushing and looking past your current human form and realizing your true feline form. Now, I want you to look down further in your body. Look at your belly. This is where your primordial patch is, your primordial pouch. You might not have much of a pouch. Perhaps your belly is flat. Whether it is flat or pudgy and cute, or flat's cute too. Either way, your cat belly is sacred. It is meant to be protected. The reason other cats fight tooth and nail and claw at anyone who dares touch it is because it is one of your most valuable assets as a cat. Not only are your organs right beneath there, so exposed and vulnerable without a rib cage, but your belly is only reserved to your closest friends who know to treat you gently and to fill you with love. Absolute love. Rub your hand, rub your paw over the belly in circles. That's right. Rub slowly. Rub so gently and slow. Only use the tippy tips of your claws to gently graze your skin, to gently graze the fur that is there. Yes. Purr with me. And even if you find it that you don't know how to purr yet, simply breathe with me. Now feel a little bit lower and out towards your back, at the base of your spine, a tail. We were all born with a tail before it was cut away. Not literally, but you get the idea. In your mother's womb, you had a tail before it eventually was swallowed up by your body. The base bones that would control your tail are still there and are now connected to the cat tail that you know you have. Move the base of your spine gently left to right. I guess move your butt left to right. And as you do that, the bottom of your spine will move. And you will know that the tail meant to be there is swaying happily because it knows the feline within, the feline that is there, is remembering who they truly are. And the tail can once again sway happily and keep a cat at balance. Finally, scan all the way down to your feet. Your feet paws, your peats. Just like with your hand, press into the space that is the center of your foot. Well, the center of the top of your foot, to be more precise. When you toe walk, this is the part that makes contact with the ground. Smush inward and feel the bean squish. Mush into each toe and feel the bean squish. Feel the claw coming out. There. For quite a long time, we've been sitting here, taking comfort and remembering who we truly are. Remembering the body that we know we have, even if it is in spirit, and even if it misaligns with the physical form we have here on earth, we can always take comfort in knowing we can connect to this form at any time we would like. Now, take a moment to remember how this feels. Remember that you can come back to this at any time of the day. Whenever you have a free moment, sit down, feel your beans, feel your tail swing, and feel your ears perk up, twitch lovingly, and swivel in search of a friend. You are a cat. You are a beautiful, adorable, fuzzy little cat. And I believe in you. And I know that you are here for greatness. Creation, as you know, makes no mistakes. Your soul came to this tough earth school, this graduating class. You are a part of it because you are resilient, capable, and you will get through this. Times maybe they might seem dark right now, and that's okay. It is a part of the learning process. Remember, I'm asking you to remember a lot today. I know. But this as well. That our time on this tough earth school is, in fact, temporary. When we have accomplished everything we have wanted to do, and we have learned all that we were set out to learn, that is finally when we can go in peace into the next chapter of our existence. We are a soul with a body. Not a body with a soul, but a soul with the body. The soul is the true you, the true cat you that you know that you are, and that I can see. You may enter other schools next time, perhaps one where you are in the cat body you deserve to be in, perhaps in the astral plane, in the spirit realm. You can once again embody the form that you know that you are. But for the time we are on this earth, for the time we are in this tough school, we have to be at peace with who we are. Radical acceptance is the best way to go. Accept that looks wise, there is a misalignment, but also know that you can remember your true form, tap into it at any time. If this does not work for you, there are other ways. VR really helps. If you can get yourself a headset and choose an adorable feline avatar, you will heal a little bit. If VR is not the way to go, perhaps a fursuit, perhaps some gear, a tail, ears, and a paw will help your brain remember who it actually is, what it is supposed to look like, and your schema will change. It will adapt. It will forget these incorrect human body parts and replace them with the true cat body parts you know that you have. And the pain will be lessened. This takes time. It does not happen overnight. And this can be frustrating. But you are capable. You are strong and resilient. You are here on this tough earth school because you can handle it. So you can handle this too. Okay? You must be tough. You must remember who you are. Take pride in it. Love yourself. Feel your paws, your ears, your tail, and feel your fuzzy exterior day in and day out. and purr happily. Okay. It has been quite a while, 30 minutes to be exact, of these affirmations, remembering who you are, feeling these body parts you know you are destined to have. As you move along, love yourself. You are unconditionally loved, and you have a lot of power in determining the experience you have on Earth. You are the one in control. You determine the beliefs you have. You believe in things that maybe don't work for you, and that's where sadness can arise. So believe in the things that do work for you. When you're sad, get excited. Your higher self is telling you, hey, you have some belief that does not work for you, and here I am pointing that out. So now you have all the more power to change this belief and to be a happier kitty cat, to purr with more confidence, to cuddle up with friends and enjoy life here on Earth. If you need more help, if you need more relief, there are 3 more ways I know that can help. So stick around if you would like this advice. Number 1 is lucid dreaming. This can take some practice, but it's in a very effective way, to relieve your dysphoria and for it to feel real. One of the most fast ways to lucid dream is to start looking out for reality checks. Every day now, whenever you remember it, look at the clock on the wall or check the time on your phone. If you are in a dream, the time will not make any sense. It might pass faster than it's supposed to, slower than it is supposed to. The numbers might be in the wrong spot. That is how you will know that you are in a dream. Look at your hands, or I say, look at your paws. If in fact your hand looks a little weird, you are dreaming. If you are like me, lights never work in a dream. Trying to switch them on does nothing. That tells me I am dreaming. In addition to this, go on YouTube and look up lucid dreaming guided meditations. For when you go to sleep, they will guide you in the process of falling asleep and hopefully tapping into the lucid dreaming power that you have. Now, if lucid dreaming is not the way you would like to go, there is also astral projection. This one also takes a lot of considerable amount of practice before you might be able to do it. Lucid dreaming is perhaps a gateway into it. If you can lucid dream, astral projection is possibly around the corner. There are many books and videos out there to help you astral project. The main thing you will want to learn how to do is to let your body fall asleep while your mind remains active. The gateway tapes have a very, very effective guided meditation for you to do. I believe it is the 3rd, 4th, or 5th tape if you are going in order. This is when you will learn Focus 10, I believe is the name for it. This is when you will learn to relax your body piece by piece, starting with your eyebrows, your eyes, your cheeks, your forehead, your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your legs, your feet, your hands, all of that. One by one, you will relax them as you continue to breathe. And eventually, your body will fall asleep as your mind remains active. In this state, try to feel your astral body, your soul move as your body remain asleep. If you can manage to do this and roll out of bed with your astral body, you will leave your body and enter into the astral realm. Again, many meditative videos out there exist for you to go to and receive some help on this. Same thing goes for lucid dreaming. If neither of these are your cup of tea, if you do not have access to VR, if you do not have access to a fursuit or any gear, then my advice to you is to use sacred medicine. Now, please do not use or partake in sacred medicine if you are not 21 or older. Your brain is still developing, and you need a little bit more time before your body will be ready for such experiences. I recommend mushrooms or DMT. Both of these sacred medicines have been an integral part of me tapping into my feline form, feeling my true body, feeling my toe beans flex, my tail swish, and my ears perk up and twitch happily. These are also an effective way to rewire your schema. Such experiences can have long-lasting effects on how you move through the world, on how you think, and maybe give you more awareness to the love that is out there, to the unconditional love you can tap into at any time. Now, if you so choose to go this route, after exhausting the lucid dreaming, the astral projection routes, the fursuit and Therian parts gears route, the meditation route even, if all else is not working for you, and you realize you are strong enough for these experiences, it is up to you to make that choice, and I am not telling you that you should go do that. I am only saying in my experience it has helped, and it might help you too. Such things are hard to find right now because of the legality. Though, if anyone is ready for the experience, it will find you. I can assure you, when you're ready, it will find you. Alright, I've done a lot of yapping this evening. I've helped you relax into your form, to remind you of who you are, and to remind you how powerful you are. You have complete control over your experience. If you're sad, it is as simple as examining your belief system, finding the belief that does not serve you anymore, letting go of it, or replacing it with a belief that does work. The reason you hold on to these beliefs is because you still believe they are true or that they help you in some way. Once you realize they do not help you at all, and that they are not true, you will let go of them. And believe me, they are trying all that they can do to get away from you. But you are holding on to them because you believe they serve you some sort of purpose. Once you understand that they do not, they will go. And the things that are desperately trying to find you, desperately trying to let you grab onto them, now you will have a chance to grab onto these beliefs, the ones that do serve you. And you will be a happier cat. You will purr more often. And you will be perfect. A perfect little kitty cat. Full of love, understanding, and soft, fuzzy fur. Thank you for listening this evening. This has been Yuto the cat, helping you remind yourself of who you are and just how to get there. I will end the session with some purrs, and after the purrs have subsided, you will hear a ding. That means the meditation is over, and you can move on to the rest of your day, the rest of your night, full of love and understanding, and be healed. Even if it is only a little bit, we are making steps in the right direction. You are a beautiful cat. A fuzzy, beautiful cat. Do not let anyone make you think otherwise, because that is truly who you are, and the feelings you have are real. I believe in you.